One-Win Bookhouse. Guess this is where we go to buy books in Liyue.
Auto reconfiguration is an essential function.
Limbs are a requirement for locomotion on land.
Feel free to look around. There's no...
We're looking for the Liyue volume of the Teyvat travel guide. Do you have it?
Sorry, dear. We stopped stocking that a very long time ago.
Huh? But the Mondstadt volume was...
The thing is, the author made it too personal, and the result wasn't really much of a guide. It barely sold any copies, and the few travelers that did buy it made complaints after.
Well, that's a shame. The Mondstadt...
The fact remains that I don't have it in stock. If you must read it, try your luck at Chang the Ninth's place.
Who's Chang the...
A book collector who lives in Qingce village. He's a complete grouch. But he will behave him. He was a regular customer here back when he lived in Liyue Harbor. And I still send him the odd out-of-print book or two every now and...
Did somebody say out-of-print book? Is there a chance that Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd is also in his collection? Apologies, my liege. Where are my manners? My name is Xingqiu, a humble literature enthusiast who happened... Since you and I are both in search of lost books, what say we travel together to Mount Qingce and... My pleasure,
Auto reconfiguration is an essential function.
Limbs are a requirement.
Should we ask here if they have a copy of the Liyue volume of the Teyvat travel guide? It's super duper interesting.
ride on wind and cloud alike. With my blade. Spirit blade, attack!
Blink! Look at me. Just once more.
Swift and merciful. From whence you came!
Rain cutter!
Swift and merciful! Oh, it's good.
The heavens are smiting me. Uh-huh. And what do you want? Come on, spit it out.
We've heard you've got tons of old books lying around.
Don't get me started on the topic of my books. After the chasm was sealed off, the family mining business started going south. Then the Fatui started working to sabotage me. To pay off my debts, I had no choice but to pawn off my beloved book collection. Wrong. That was my life's work. It's useless ranting and raving at you like this. All I can do is try to save enough. Unless you have other business here, I'm done talking to you.
Please tell me that you didn't pawn Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Legend of the Shattered Halberd? There's a title I haven't heard in a long time. You have good taste, my boy.
What? But we...
That work was an epic-defining masterpiece. Granted, it was almost unknown at the time it was published, but over time it was the work that came to define the genre of martial arts novels and sparked a plethora of imitation work. Barely any copies of the first edition were ever
The later edition inexplicably went out of print, almost as soon as it was released. A shame, given what it allegedly added.
Yes, that's right. How did I forget? The original edition's 6th volume of that work is so rare. I could never bring myself to pawn it no matter how much...
You mean you
Yes.
Hey, Chang! You've got some nerve keeping me and my boss waiting like this. I'm sure you don't need me to remind you that if you mess with Gentry Moutsai...
But you know I can't afford to give a 70% discount on the price.
That's your business. The question is, do you want your books, or do you want food on your plate?
Whoa there, friend. Come on.
Just who do you think?
My liege, I am but one who comes to the aid of this gentleman in his moment of need. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan.
Guhua clan? Did you hear this, clown? Oh, there was me thinking the last granddads of Guhua had keeled over and died.
Justice is blind to our...
Get a load of this guy. And you, Chang, you're selling that core lapin.
So, just to come back to what we were talking about earlier, could I get a yay or...
Oh, what does it matter now? I can't expect any...
3 long years I have waited for this day. Words cannot express my gratitude.
All right, give it a rest. Just bring it back when you're finished.
Hey, where are you going?
Now I can get back everything I lost.
You like...
Oh, amazing! I I never saw that coming.
Hello?
No wonder this book is so...
How can they bully poor old Cheng the Ninth like this? Forcing him to sell his ore for dirt cheap?
Don't forget me.
Oh, so...
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity, and I meant every word I said to Cheng the I will be custodian of this book, and I will also help find a way to buy back... Of course I do. Give me a second to...
You're still here? What is this, a game? I gotta hand it to the Goofball clan. What you lack in numbers and talent, you make up for in guts. Oh, I'm sorry.
There's a saying that goes, the insect that shakes the oak tree,
Quit quoting
Please leave this place.
It's cute that you want, but you picked the wrong...
I may be young, my liege.
Oh, great
Are you...
Forth, my blade!
By royal decree!
I thought that was just a regular pendant you were wearing, not a vision! You won this round, but you better watch your back!
Would it be too much to hope they've learned their lesson? Yes, though I try to avoid using it. Though I long to restore Guhua to its former glory.
They've gone for now, but they'll be back looking to cause more trouble before long.
I'll see to it that no harm comes to those who show me kindness. There is a just and unjust way to do. It's not like the Fatui to pick sides in a business dispute. But the confident demeanor of their errand boy suggests there is substance to his words. There must be a deeper level. He mentioned Gentry Mautai. I know this name. He has a stately residence in
That idea works.
Me? I have other things to look into.
You really have stuff to do?
Wow. So that's how that turned out.
Ugh, this guy is so annoying. Paimon just wants to slap him right in his stupid... Fine. But, as per tradition, Paimon gets to pick an ugly nickname for him. From now on, he shall be known as... Guhua Geek.
Who goes there? Really? The Master's dealing with some urgent business today.
Urgent business?
The Master's been working on a major business deal recently.
So, where...
I'm sorry. The Master is stressed that we must not... no, I mean, yes. Yes, you are. I meant no offense. Please, believe me. I'm sorry. Master's currently in business negotiations at Shinya Kiosk. I beg for your mercy, please. My master...
Well, my Master has much more important things to do than talking to rude guards like you. Luckily for you, your bad attitude will be the last thing on his mind when he's busy.
Thank you, thank you. May your business forever be blessed.
Nice work, Paimon. Is that so? Anyway, seems like the VIP... And that... Seems business is booming at the Shinua kiosk. No one should notice if we blend in there. But either way, if we want to know what kind of shady business they're up to, we better be careful.
I understand. I do. Please do not worry. You have my word that the order will be completed as promised.
The subordinate I sent was not quite so optimistic in his appraisal.
We just ran into a minor procurement, but it's nothing for you to worry about. If Chang the Ninth won't sell, I can buy from...
That would be most ideal. I remind you, we are willing to lend a certain degree of support to this transaction. But if it is not, you may suddenly find our goodwill comes at a price you cannot afford.
I understand. I am indebted to you.
We shall see when the time comes.
Darn that old man Chang.
So, who knows if Gu... You had other things to look into, when actually all you meant was you wanted somewhere new to park your backside.
I see. I guessed as much.
Did you really guess, or are you...
The course of action we must take is now clear. To start with, please deliver this, my liege. For reasons that I cannot explain, there is no need for you to read the
Ugh, this writing is super hard to read. Paimon kept...
Hence why I said there's no need. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will have someone who can understand it.
But why would you want to get them involved? They're one of the big Since we got to Liyue, Paimon keeps hearing people mention it. Having such big backing would be great.
No need to worry about that. Once they have read the carefully reasoned and passionately argued case I put forth, Gentry Moutsai must be taught a lesson he will never. Also, I do not...
Why not? You're only...
To silently disappear at the matter's conclusion, concealing one's name and contribution. Each droplet of kindness I receive, I am duty-bound to repay with a welling spring of gratitude.
That sounds very lovely, but be honest.
Thank you in advance for delivering this letter to the
Hey!
Neighborhood.
excuse us. We come bearing news of...
A letter? Oh, I see. Oh, don't mind me. I was just speculating.
Can he actually read this thing?
Yes, the script is inimitable by the uninitiated. Honored guests, you must both be wary from your long journey. Please allow the Feiyun Commerce. Please rest assured that the matter written about has been duly received. We just need some time. Please take a seat here in Leo Li Pavilion, where you may enjoy some light refreshments while taking in the ocean view.
Yay! Tasty snack!
Of course. We treat visitors with the utmost respect here at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. When honored please, this way.
And Paimon thought we'd get kicked out, or turned away. Paimon didn't think Guhua...
Thank you for your patience. With the amount of wealth and for him to correct the error of his ways, he must feel for himself the same suffering he has inflicted on Chang the Ninth. Since Gentry Moutsai's business has to do with core lapis, we simply need to buy up all the stock there is in Liyue. That will put him in a rather deprived of the necessary raw materials. Even the best craftsperson in Tevat would be...
Great idea! That'll be sure to... But Liyue is huge.
With the timescale we are on, it is indeed a challenge. Hence, as stated in the letter, we must ask for your further cooperation. First, there are a number of vendors in the city you will need to buy from. I've marked their respective... There is also some unsold core lapis at the chasm. Finally, there is Chang the Ninth.
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city, another one at the chasm...
Of course. We are not expecting you to cover the costs.
Wow, so many more! With cash...
Well, this is not the first time we've had to do something. All you need to do is strike a deal. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will once you have purchased all the core lapis, please proceed to the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse.
Gotta hand it to Guhua Gi. This is some seriously solid work for a guy who lives in a fantasy world. Let's do this in the order the guy said. First the sellers in the city, then the chasm, and then last but not least, Chang the Ninth.
You want all my core That's sad. None are in writing. The buyers are being incredible. Oh, it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Seems business trends are about to change and... Nothing. Don't worry about my prior client. He hadn't made any down payments or anything. Thank you for your patronage. We hope the Feiyun Commerce Guild will...
I should open a store.
Good day, my friend. Oh, I thought you were here to purchase... No, that I still have. Although I ship it all to factories in Snezhnaya. I don't do retail. Too much hassle, not enough return. Sorry. What? No. Give me a second. All right, I'll do it. Clearly no shortage of cash flow in Lee.
My friend. I ride on wind and cloud alike.
Oi! All of it? Though my business may not seem so big, I should warn you that I can get what you need. Both legitimately, all of it would be far more than you actually want. If it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, then sign up.
This is going well. Everything's so much easier when you've got stacks of...
One with my blade.
Hello.
Aha, finally. I thought you might come. I hear the Feiyun Commerce Guild has been buying up all the core lapis stock. As it happens, I do have a batch of core lapis that hasn't been shipped yet. It's all... The original buyer's price was already quite high, so... The best I can do is... 7 million mora.
Are you serious? We spent less than 100,000 more on the rest of Liyue's stock put together.
I'm afraid it has to go to the highest bidder. I'm breaching an existing agreement by selling to you, so it has to be worth my while.
Look, you have your problems to deal with and I have mine. You can take it or leave it. So if you're not buying...
All right. When we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild that we'll sell to this gentleman at 4 times the normal price.
Wait, surely there's no need for that. Please, don't do this. It's not even your money. Why be...
It might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining to our boss why we spent so much in one go. If he asks, all we can do is mention your name and say you gouged us over the price.
I understand. I'm sorry, please. I don't want any trouble with the guild. There's just one other thing, though. There's been an issue with the delivery of this batch. I don't know where exactly, but if I... So... maybe you could go and look for the carts? There should be 5... Oh, thank you.
That's that, then. What? That's it, all right. That's a big old stash. Hi, make it.
Rain outlines your fate.
Another one. Here we go! Quick, make it. That guy said there were 5 carts in total, so that should be all of them. Let's get back. This has all been quite exhausting for poor little Paimon. He definitely owes Paimon some snacks. Here, we've made a note of the carts look.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you both. Yes, let's make this a...
Done and dusted! Yeah! We make a great team, don't? Now for the final stop on our coral...
Not good.
A touch of frost. You're open.
No, my sword.
You're open. Submit or judgment. You're open. You're open! You're open!
One with my blade. Rain outlines your fate.
Taste of this! Finally, done. A touch of frost.
The hunter becomes.
Just who I was hoping to see. You wouldn't know anything about.
Oh, don't worry. You won't be hearing from them again.
Oh? What happened? Huh? Oh, I see now. You're in this trade too. But I don't care who you are. A discount of 70% is simply impossible. The maximum I can do is 40%.
No need. We'll take it at the market rate.
You mean you're not trying to force the price down? What? I can't believe it. But gentry mount-sized thugs could still come back after...
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again, then you'd better believe they're...
Huh. Okay, but tell me, what on earth do you plan to do with so much corn?
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too much detail.
Thank you. Thank you a million times.
Good people always get what's coming to them in the end. Anyway, let's get going, because it...
I swear I'll reclaim my lost fortune.
Welcome. The final...
You better believe it! We're the ones who've been doing all the work!
Well, naturally. I used the time to immerse myself completely in Legend of the Divine Halberd and Ominous... The way the story develops across the first 5 volumes. Nothing short of exemplary. But the 6th volume? Words fail me. How blessed we are to have such an author group.
And this is related to Gentry.
It's not. But when something surpasses expectations to such a degree, one must show one. And it is thanks to your help that everything will play out just as I had foreseen.
Why does Paimon have to be the only one who doesn't get what's going...
Think about it. Gentry Moutsai goes searching for core lapis all over Liyue Harbor, and he doesn't find a single piece. He panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill his contract. And if he can't fulfill his contract, he can't stay in good standing with the Fatui. He hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild is the culprit. Panic turns to disbelief. Gentry Moutsai is a hugely powerful figure in the business world, so regardless of whether it is revenge or a swift resolution that he seeks, he is certain.
So it was you! You were the one sticking your necks out for Chang the Nut.
Speak of the devil.
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis before I realized the Feiyun Commerce Guild had been on an acquisition. Core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks dry up, just like that.
We are not persecuting you, but protecting another, one to whom I am indebted. Upon witnessing an... Was it not one of your own men who said...
You clearly don't know what's good for you. I won't beat around the bush. Master, if you please.
No, my sword!
The hunter.
You're open!
Oz, reveal!
Pay your dues.
Rain outlines your fate.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
From whence you came!
Can't run from death.
Impressive. You are no commoners.
Their strength is almost spent. Finish them off!
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business?
What are you saying?
Then figure it out.
Don't go.
My lord, what are you doing here? Are you hurt?
Thanks to this valiant young...
My lord?
You? You are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Indeed, my liege. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan and second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild manager.
Drats! I've been played like a fiddle.
Gentry Moutsai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of a... I shudder to think what the Fatui will do with you if you fail to
You meddling swine!
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 70%, let's fight fire with fire. 3 times the market rate sounds fair, no?
How dare you subject me to such viciousness? This is a malicious and calculated attempt to run me into the ground.
Deep breaths now. This is a simple decision. Will you buy or not?
Fine. Have it your way. I'll find the money.
On behalf of the Feiyun Commerce Guild, I thank you for your business.
You? Funny speaking, book reading, guhua geeking Xingqiu are the heir of the Feiyun So that massive stash of Mora you let us burn through in a day? That was from your private vault?
'Twas but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment while putting Gentry Moutsai in his place. A classic 2 birds. You're too kind. You have valor in your heart,
Yikes! Paimon's been calling you Guhua Geek. Paimon read in one of these martial artist novels that when rich heirs like you get angry at someone, you have their arms and legs chopped off. Paimon's toast and sorry.
Calm down. Since you can fly, you hardly need your legs anyway.
Save me! Save me! This is not a drill.
Jokes aside, I have the two of you to thank for this successful resolution. Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively riveting. Much obliged if you could return it to Chang the I did nothing, and hence deserve none of his gratitude. The two of you, meanwhile, though strangers to the to have made such
My lord, forgive the intrusion.
Please inform my father thusly. I have averted a disaster and earned a sizable... Might this meritorious act compensate...
For all your clever long words, the fact is you're just a lazy bones who...
What if I told...
A reward?
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you to stay. Oh, I didn't realize you weren't aware.
Thank you in advance for
Finally, you're back. This morning, the pawnbroker showed up and gave me back my entire... I'm positive that you must have been behind this once again. Thank you. Please don't say that. The Chang family was a prestigious household in Liyue back in the day. Unfortunately, after I took over the family... Since then, I've saved for years, hoping to restore the house to its former glory. In the end... Were it not for you, this barren wasteland in the mountains...
Wow, that's the second heir we've met in this town.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing?
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I was beginning to think that Guhua rascal had swindled...
Do people really look down on the Guhua clan so much?
Actually, the art is centuries old, and was once held in high esteem. But now it has faded beyond... To instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh blood, but it's hard to attract budding young talent to a dying art. And so it... In any case, Guhua kids these days. Take that young rascal Xingqiu, for instance. For all his talk about repaying kindness with kindness and whatnot, what has he done to show for it? You're the ones who've displayed a genuine sense of responsibility. What does it matter? Anyway, you wanted the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide, didn't you? It's yours to keep. In addition, here is but a small token of appreciation for... My ore is sold, and my treasured books have What?
What was that? Paimon saw something fall out.
Oh, nothing. That little rascal surely isn't...
If you want to find the Geo Archon, this is the only chance you'll get all year. Guess it's a good thing Venti brought it up earlier. Otherwise, we definitely would have missed this year's Rite of Dissension. Look, we're already in Leo. Oh, right. Did you know the Mora that we use is named after this god? But it's seen as impolite for people from outside Liyue to refer to the Geo Archon by that name. So we should refer to the Geo Archon by the name Rex Lapis. Like... Once a year. Last year it was the Yuheng of the Liyue Qixing that was given the honor. Ooh! Paimon! Mondstadt is to freedom as Liyue is to the Liyue... That's what foreigners, but true control over Liyue will all... The Qixing is comprised of me. Stay in Liyue long enough. Given that you just left your godless city, it's time you experienced what it's like to be in a city whose god has...
Oh, are you also foreign? To think I've lived in Liyue all these years, and I guess it's like they say, locals never... I wish you well on your travels. Liyue?
You two wish to bear witness to the right. As a businessman myself, the 17 predictions given last year made more than a few. What's more, there's been a rumor going around that she wants the rocks created by Geovision holders to be exempt from taxation.
Wow, that's some super...
To be on the pulse of the predictions and the market is what, among the 7, Rex his keen sense of understanding the predictions as soon as possible can make all...
Fortune?
You're not at all close. So better to head to It's the highest place in the harbor.
Today, during the Rite of Dissension. Wanna give it a try?
Oh, you all... Seems you know a lot. I've already made my...
Great! Thanks!
Your first time in Liyue? Actually, look, that's Miss Ningguang of the Liu Xixing. Only those who have control in Liyue can preside over the Rite of Dissension. Oh yeah, not sure if you knew, but most of the Adepti appear in the form of various beasts. I heard that when attending these kinds of formal occasions, Rex Lapis himself appears as a celestial cross between two of Liyue's ancient mythical creatures. Sorry, I shouldn't interrupt your...
Now that we're all done with the wish... Whoa, look at all the people!
The hour is upon us. Rex Lapis has been killed. Seal the exits.
What? Did she just say that you are... Oh no! The Millilith! Looks like they're nabbing Paimon's freaking... Wait. We got close. Wait, where are you going? Oh no! There's a whole bunch of soldiers out there too! But...
They're here! Arrest them! There's nowhere to run!
Hey, buddy. Hold still.
Stop! Stop!
Come with me.
Limbs are a requirement for locomotion.
Auto reconfiguration is an essential.
So insensitive! You have no idea just how tiring floating around... Wait, just who are you exactly?
Call me Child.
Child? What, so we're supposed to dote on you?
No, not in Mondstadt. I don't suppose you came across a Senora by any chance.
Senor? You're Fatui, one of the Harbingers!
Oh, no. Don't worry. I'm not looking for a fight. Senora gave you quite the bad impression, huh? Pfft, that woman. Can't say I'm a fan either. Right. Let's forget all about her, shall we? I'm here to help you. Yes, I'm not a bad guy. Oh, okay, perhaps I'm kind of a bad guy. Would it be too much to ask for you to keep the sword sheathed? I thank you for your knightly nobility. I heard of your deeds in Mondstadt, so I couldn't help but notice you, and because I had my eye on you the whole time, I know it wasn't you. Someone else was clearly behind it. But, regrettably, given I'm a Fatui envoy from Snezhnaya, there's no way I'd be... The ruling Qixing of Liyue has always been overly suspicious of us.
Well, can you honestly blame them?
Guess I shouldn't try... Okay, sure. Maintaining a distance between strangers is probably a good idea. Either way. But right now, if you want to clear yourselves of any suspicion, staying here isn't an option. As the old Liyue... Correct. This bank was opened here in Liyue, but though everyone knows Liyue is the most enterprising in Teyvat, Snezhn...
Yeah, well, poorer nations don't seem the type to have diplomats that come around acting the way yours do towards the Knights of Favonius.
Here, let me give you this.
This is a...
I'm not sure exactly. Sometimes all money can buy is things, and not... All I know is that it's a sigil. A sigil to keep the mighty and illuminated Adepti from bringing harm.
Adepti?
If you head north from the harbor, then west from Guili Plains, you will eventually reach a stone forest. The people of Liyue believe it to be the abode of the Adepti. Legend or not, they believe it. As such, offerings to the... But I have no need for believing. Not when I know for a fact that...
Hate to admit it, but your Fatui intel seems alright. But why would we go looking...
Oh, my little friend. Money, health, love...
Justice?
The Qi Sing will already have dispatched the Millilith. They'll be seeking out the assassin. But how could a mere mortal kill a god that can sweep aside entire armies? Rex Lapis never gave up his power as a god. This level of crude response is beyond what is called for. How suspicious. Your thinking is even more radical than my own, Honorary Knight. Even now, the Northland Bank wouldn't be able to hold the Millilith off for long. But the Adepti can... Liyue was founded by the Geo Archon. Look for them, and be faster than the Qi Sing's messengers, so you may give your version of... If there is anyone that can help you in Liyue now, it can only be the mighty and illuminated...
Cuisine is inedible.
I take my meals cold to quiet the spirit and calm my vital energies. Genshin infused water with ice is the most effective.
And who might we be? Those that dare enter Dway. A sigil of permission. Many a season has passed since one was last in the present. He before you is the mighty and illuminated Adeptus, Mooncarver.
Actually...
It's the assassin! They dared to flee here to Jueyun Kars.
Sir, we've already stepped too far into
there's no choice.
Disturbing our borders. See them gone.
To arms!
A touch of frost.
Take the tornado!
Swift and merciful.
Attack!
Spirit blade. Swift and merciful.
Barbados!
Who goes there?
Swift and merciful.
Take the target alive!
From whence you came.
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from death!
Attack!
From whence you came, one with my blade. Spirit blade.
Take the target alive.
One with my blade. From whence you came. But how?
By royal
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Attack!
Submit for judgment.
Bested.
Well...
Preposterous. Preposterous! The Liyue Qixing. How could someone possibly assassinate Rex and then place suspicion upon the... Traveler. Of the unjust accusation, the mind knows its answer. Though one must consult... Go. Take your sigil of permission. Mountain Shaper and Cloud Retainer can be found here. Only fate will There exists a conqueror of demons.
Oh, this seems to be Wang Shu Inn. Compared to Joyun Karst, this place seems basic. Are we really gonna find an Adeptus here? Let's take a look. Paimon reckons he'll be on the balcony. Doubt we're gonna find him in the kitchen.
Exorcism uses thaumaturgy and martial arts to conquer evil. There are other means to the same end, but they are not the true way. Forth, my blade!
Oh, he's not here?
To the blind, everything may not be as it appears. A sigil of permission? You came prepared, though this only prevents me from hurting you myself. Doesn't stop you from getting hurt.
Paimon doesn't get it.
Too much contact with our world is breaking the rule. Mortal souls are not as robust as those of Adepti, nor can your blood carry this level of adeptal energy. It's for your own good. Leave. Now.
Wait a sec, Paimon wants to give him an ugly nickname. But if you tick off an Adeptus, the only thing you'll probably ever find in treasure... Guess we should...
not bad. Not often.
That's his...
Oh, yes. The Adepti are very hard to come by. Many people go their whole lives praying to them, never once actually getting to see one. When the Geo Archon built Liyue, but most of them only know how to protect Liyue. So for many millennia, it has instead been humans who have led Liyue.
You really know a...
Anyway, seeing as you have the favor of the Adept, well, if you want to know my opinion, if you keep Xiao in a good mood, things should be okay.
Good mood? Can't really imagine what a good mood looks like for that.
Come to think of it. How about this? You go see the chef for a bowl of almond tofu and a plate of whatever it is you're best. Almond tofu is one of the few human foods Xiao likes. The other dish is up.
Up to us, eh? What do you think you're the best at cooking? Wow! But if we're gonna be cooking for an Adeptus, perhaps...
Can't you see I'm on a break, kid? Scram!
Whoa, this chef guy's service is about as good as that Wagner guy's back in Mondstadt.
I see. But my heart's not really in it right now. Not enough to make a dessert as pains.
And why is...
A fencer's hand must be steady. But my hands, because a traveler once told me that this is... And then just now, in the kitchen...
This chef looks so intimidating.
I keep thinking, even Wangshu Inn isn't safe.
All right, in the name of high-quality almond... Dozens...
What?
Okay, so he... Forget it, let's just...
Scared of...
You don't seem that afraid...
Gods and ghosts.
Come to think of it, others don't seem to know there's an...
Shh! Say any more and you'll be divulging... Right. Best you two be off. Not that I'm ordering you around. It's like the Adeptus said, so as not to be harmed when dealing with the Adepti, you can start by practicing with that ghost.
But how should...
There is a calligraphy painting in the inn known as the Witness Sigil. It's been in circulation. Once you have, look for a place outside where you can see the exact same witness...
ride on wind and cloud alike. Ride on wind and cloud alike.
She doesn't know when to give up! This old decrepit ruin guard? Surely it's not possessed?
Witness the power of Gugwa!
But how?
Rain, time to act.
Silly. Silly. Haunting things, is it not? Silly. Now listen. Oh, okay. Dusky Ming won't tease the next time. If you don't come and play,
What? You... I am in your... Please, wait a moment. My hands are...
Howdy.
You two.
Wait, don't go disappearing again!
What's this?
It's your favorite, almond tofu! As well, quick, tell him everything!
Rex Lapis. How could this be? I can't imagine it. Though times have changed, I've never imagined the ruling Qixing. Just what role have they played in this? I will seek Mooncarver, Mountain Shaper, and Cloud Retainer. It is time they too made their decisions. Adepti do not turn on... I have my reasons to not want to be tainted by the mortal realm, but... Our god is the god of contracts, after all.
Wait! Paimon still has one last question. That... Dusky...
When conquering demons, on occasion, you can come across spirits who have never hurt anyone, yet are also not yet able to be moved on. So I asked the innkeeper and the boss if they could keep her here for a time.
So really, Wang Shuin was looking after her. Really keeping a wide range of business going, huh?
Have mercy, O mighty Adeptus. I beg you, show mercy upon me and my brother. Who are you? What's going on?
We asked you.
You enjoy safe passage and you must be Adepti messengers.
What is he talking about?
Oh, have mercy, mighty messengers of the illuminated Adepti. I beg you to save us. My brother and I, it was stupid of us. But all we wanted to do, we followed the path up the mountain, but suddenly, the amber, I ran away and made it this far before it dawned on me. I had no idea how to rescue my brother, so I just started praying for the Adepti to...
What? We're not Adepti messengers.
No, you must be messengers. You have to be. I have no idea which amber trapped him. Please, thank you. Thank you!
Paimon was gonna ask him about where to find the Adeptus, but he seems pretty one-track mind about rescuing his brother right now. So, he said that Li Deng got trapped in amber somewhere on Mount Hulao, and that they were following the path the whole way up. So let's follow the path down from here, and make sure to be on the lookout for amber on the way.
Ride on wind and cloud alike. Swift and merciful.
Oh, and have you seen my brother? I just hope he didn't get trapped in amber too. Phew. Oh, here's hoping I don't run into any more amber.
Right. Swift and merciful.
Rain outlines your fate. Body and mind.
Thank you for rescuing my brother. What? No. I mean, like everyone else, we've heard that there's regular folks like us would never have. Unlike you guys, you're Adepti messenger. Anyway, we have trespassed in the realm of the Adeptus for long enough. We should get.
Yes. Thank.
Boy, it'd be super helpful, because it seems like this Adeptus has got... But it's not like we've done anything wrong, so...
Who dares trespass on my mountain? Who? Foolish mortal, come forth and receive your punishment. You intrude upon the sanctity of Mount Hulao. You destroy the thieves' ignorance was an affront to the Adepti. But
wait! We can explain!
Mooncarver, trusted a mere mortal. Is this a sigil of permission? One is surprised to find in the beginning, Rex Lapis cast them for the mortals with his own hand. Speak. One shall listen to the matter which brings you here. You would be wise to speak the truth. For Liyue is not so far from here that one would be... Rex Lapis? Assassinated? At the rite of dissension? What mortal in Liyue, nay, in all the world, would conspire to commit such foul treason? Or perhaps the more pertinent question is, what power in this world could aspire to achieve it? Rex Lapis charged the Adepti with the protection of Liyue, and we have always honored this duty. As the people have prospered, so have we gradually withdrawn into the mountains. Indeed, this was a... But now... Traveler, of the matter you have relayed, one has become aware. Once one has dealt with certain matters here that require my attention.
Paimon can! Adepti always have magical powers, you know, like how grass is actually Adepti hair.
Your nonsense knows no bounds. This amber is produced by a flower that one has planted here, called the karst crawler. The majority of the plant is hidden underground when stepped on. After taking up residence here, one planted many karst crawlers to ensure that the tranquility of the mountain would remain undisturbed.
Oh, so the amber...
Correct. Thus, one may not leave this place in its current state, for fear of the risk to innocent lives, and one will depart as soon as one has attended to this matter.
They've even set it ready for dinner. Ooh, they even have the guest names carved into the seats. Here sits Retainer. Here sits Guizhong. Here, maybe Rex is short for Rex Lapis. As for Retainer, so this must be where Cloud Retainer and the other Adepti have their dinner parties. How about we cook up some... But what do Adepti even eat anyway? Paimon has no idea. People must make offerings here all the time. Do you think maybe it's at all possible that the Adepti might like to try some sticky honey roast?
A touch of frost.
Someone has definitely cooked here. Looks like they didn't use all the ingredients. Let's see here. Hey, look over there. Yup, it's a doozy. Paimon's not surprised they had to write it all down. It's very clean here. Whoever cooked Paimon bets they were making... Looks like we got us some matsutake and some... And what do you know? The recipe is right here. Whoa, the ground is covered in... seems there's meat in this pot. Do you think whoever cooked this... Paimon... Huh? Our messy chef dropped a piece, but footprint aside... What do you get? What do you get?
ride on wind and cloud alike.
One senses the presence of a sigil of permission. One knows not why you have come, though the sincerity of your offering is clear. Hence, you shall be granted an opportunity. Find your...
Outrider Amber, reporting.
One senses the presence of a sigil of permission. One knows not why you have come, though the sincerity of your offering is clear. Hence, you shall be granted an opportunity to find your way through mine abode, and you shall receive an audience with the Adeptus whom you seek.
A touch of frost. Swift and merciful. From whence you came.
No escape!
A touch of frost.
No, my sword! Look! That platform is moving! So that's what this button is for!
One with my blade.
Odd for me!
Forth with my blade.
Heart be pure, evil be erased, mind be purged, world be... I always forget that last part.
Paimon thinks that you're doing this all wrong. Try activating the mechanisms again, but pay more attention this time.
one is most impressed. The path that leads through this abode defies those of ordinary ability. The one before you is the Adeptus Cloud Retainer. Now speak of the matter you surmise. In fact, even Gui Zhang and Rex Lapis themselves.
This place is huge. And there's... what's it even for? Did you build it as your... It's just like the stories say. The Adepti leave the human world, find somewhere to go be a hermit.
One is simply not partial to the tedium of social interaction, and wish to find some peace and quiet. Find it one did. Shortly after which, you arrived. But enough. State the matter which brings you here at once. You have disturbed the tranquility of... Rex Lapis. How can this be? Such a heinous crime! Who would dare? The notion is so preposterous as to be unbelievable. Perhaps one shall quash Liyue first. Then
Wait, what? Did you just say squash Liyue hard?
Only a response of sufficient magnitude can negate the possibility of further incidents. It is as you say. We have protected Liyue Harbor under the leadership of Rex Lapis for 37 centuries. But in the face of this coup, by nefarious actors, exceptional measures must be...
Yikes! Quick! You gotta think of something! She wants to squash Liyue flat! And it doesn't seem like she's bluffing! Exactly what Paimon was gonna say. We were hoping you might... or at least let's...
Contract? A cruel irony that you should appeal to... The people of Liyue seem quite content to dispense with their contracts. They are quite a... Nevertheless, since you come here in the name of contracts, far be it from one to abandon one's own, least of all when you come bearing a sigil of permission. Rex Lapis infused these sigils with adeptal power when he first... Most of the sigil's power has long since worn off. It is but a keepsake. This keepsake cannot be taken as proof of your trustworthiness. One must investigate the claims that you make independently. This, no doubt, is Mooncarver's very reason for summoning us. Your audience with the Adeptus before you is now concluded. Leave at once.